There is a second big lie that many people are not known to. We knew that Donald Trump was spreading the big lie, but he's not the only one. The other lie is coming from the Vatican. Now, Trump's big lie was that he won the 2020 presidential election when in reality he lost. The Vatican's biggest lie is that, which it's been spreading since World War II, is that Pope Pius XII did everything he could to stop the Holocaust, which he did not. He did nothing. The truth about Pius XII's role in World War II finally comes out in a blockbuster book by the Pulitzer Prize-winning historian and author David Kurtzer, which the book is called "The Pope at War: The Secret of Pius XII's Mussolini and Hitler," and it's based largely on secret Vatican World War II archives, only made available to researchers by Pope Francis in March of 2020. Now, Kurtzer's book is authoritative, it's well documented, and it's well written. But we also found it profoundly shocking because it contradicts everything that we've been taught in Catholic high school and college about the Vatican's role in World War II. In a recent interview with Kurtzer, and he was on the Bill Press podcast, basically, Bill Press asked him three basic questions. First, did Pius XII ever publicly condemn Hitler or Mussolini? The answer is no. In fact, as Kurtzer documents, the Pope signed a sweetheart deal with Mussolini whereby he would not criticize the fascist government as long as Mussolini didn't interfere with the church. Now, consequently, Pius XII never publicly criticized Italy's anti-Semitic laws, which banned Jewish children from public schools. They threw the Jewish people out of the military and civil service. They dismissed all Jewish school teachers and university professors, and they barred Jewish people from working in banks or insurance companies. And privately, the Pope only asked one favor of Mussolini, that he would spare the Jews who had been baptized Catholic from his government's crackdown. Diplomatically, Pius XII also maintained good relations with Nazi Germany. He ordered the Vatican newspaper not to publish anything critical of Hitler's government. As Bishop of Rome, he presided over Italy's Catholic priests and bishops who had held masses in support of an Axis victory over the Allies. The Pope was seen as such a good friend of Germany that even as late as March 1944, when it was clear that the Allies were likely to win the war, Ernst von, I'm not sure if I'm saying this name right because it sounds like a Jewish name. Ernest von Ernest maybe von Weizsäcker. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right. I could be saying it wrong. But he was Germany's ambassador to the Vatican. had cabled Hitler. The Pope was working 6 days a week for Germany. On the 7th, he prays for the Allies. Now, my second question to Kurtzer is, that Bill Press answered the Kurtzer. Basically, this is the question he asked him. Did Pius XII know the Nazis were relentlessly rounding up Jewish people in Germany, Czechoslovakia, Poland, France, Holland, Belgium, and Italy, and sending them to concentration death camps? And did he ever condemn it? The answer is yes, he knew all about it. But church and government leaders from every one of those countries kept the Vatican informed of the ongoing slaughter of millions of Jewish people and begged him to speak out. But no, he never condemned the Holocaust. He maintained his silence throughout all of it. Now the third question is, sorry. The third question is, did Pius XII know about the rounding up of the Jews in Rome in the shadow of the Vatican, and did he do anything to stop it? The answer is yes and no. He knew about it, but did nothing. Now, Kurtzer tells of one chilling episode on October 16, 1943, when over 1,000 Jews were arrested and held for 2 days near the apostolic palace before being shipped off to Auschwitz. Now, when informed of the men, women, and children marked for death waiting just outside the Vatican, the Pope directed his Secretary of State to express his concerns to the German ambassador, but he didn't do anything to help them. Now, over the years, the Vatican has put forth many explanations for Pius XII's silence while the Holocaust, which he was fully aware of, was underway. Now, to this day, they argue that he wanted to appear neutral so that he could be an eventual peace broker. He feared even more innocent lives might be lost if he spoke out, He was trying to protect Catholics in Germany and Italy, but none of those excuses hold up. Now, unwilling to antagonize either Hitler or Mussolini, Pius XII kept his mouth shut in the face of the greater moral outrage of our time. Now, meanwhile, forces inside the Vatican are still trying to rush Pius XII to sainthood. In 1990, they declared him venerable. Now, Pope Benedict the 16th had urged waiting until Vatican archives were released before deciding that Pius XII should be declared a saint. Well, now we know why. Now, Pius XII was no fucking saint. He was a fucking coward. As David Kurtz boldly concludes, as a moral leader, Pius XII must be judged a failure. Now, this is up to you to decide whether you agree with this or not. Okay, so they're saying he knew about the Holocaust and he knew about the Jews being sent to their concentration and death camps, and that he should have done something, which he should have. He should have at least tried something, but he didn't do that. So, that's their mistake. So if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, RBW King. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. If you want to support my work even further, you could donate to my Patreon link, which you can find in the About section of YouTube. And just for a little as a few bucks, you can donate to the channel, and that can help go a long way. And thanks for listening.